Hello YouTube. Highwind Alexander, me from Highwinds EDC, coming at you live from my kitchen countertop. And what are we going to be doing? We are going to be breaking down my new ZT0640. The lighting in the kitchen is not the greatest because the light is at my back and we're always going to be in the shadow, but that's okay. I'm going to be using my asphalt trays. This is my Journey Tool Company bit driver, and these are the Weehaw bits that I'm going to need for this particular knife. My current setup as well, though, right here I will have my extra bits from the Weehaw set, Loctite, and the syrup, the super syrup lubricants is what this is called, that comes with this. Not only that, but over here I have my extra bits for my Benchmade setup, just in case I need to get an extra bit. For this particular knife, I don't think I'll need it. So that's how the setup is. You guys are only going to see me really using this stuff. Today I will be using my T8 bit and my T6. This is a big bummer for the knife itself, but this is just a design flaw in my opinion. T6 is holding the overlays. I think it could all be T8, but we'll just go ahead and start. Basically, I'm going to do a routine opening and breakdown and throwing in a little bit of the Gunny Glide. So yeah, let's get to it. Also featuring my Elysian Space Dust IPA. Excellent. So let's get into it. Close it out. Grab the T8. We're just going to break everything loose, and then we'll do some actual work and maintenance with it. Whoa. It's already a tight lockup, so I can already tell you what I'm going to need. I have to go to the Mac Daddy. That's tightening lefty loosey. All right, let's get into it again. Okay, hope it's T8. Oh, there it goes. Just really tight on there, which is probably suggestive of some thread locker on it, which worries me, but we'll keep getting into it. So yeah, like I said, this I got at an auto parts store here in town, along with this small magnetic tray for any screws and stuff. So yeah, gonna keep it halfway in there. That's the pivot screw. I'll try and show you guys as much as I can, but once I start getting into this, I get kind of sidetracked very easily. Go with the T6s. I am not gonna take off the pocket clip, so from this side you can see that there are two T6s that are going to hold the scale in place. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get the light right. T6s in place here and here. Same as here, same for here, but the pocket clip is just open enough. It's milled out right where you need to get into. So let's get into trying to take these off. Hopefully, oh, those came off really nice. That one broke off pretty easily. So did that one. Just loosening everything up for the time being. And like I said, this pocket clip is going to stay on, because I don't want to lose anything off of that. Maybe I don't need to take off this overlay just yet. We'll see. We'll tighten that back up, because I think I'm just going to take everything off this away. We'll see what else I need. I might need extra bits, but I don't know, because I've never lifted the low overlay off, so I don't know if there's going to be more T8 screws or T6s underneath the overlay. Okay, so we are getting to a point where we can just take this overlay off. Cool, the screw fell out. Looks like more T6s, which again is a bit of a bummer. Don't want to strip any of these screws out, but I trust my trust myself. Let's try these T6s here. Oh, no, yeah, T6. That was the T8 driver. Okay, so keep some tension here by the pivot, so that way when everything starts coming loose, it doesn't kick it all out. It does have space, these barrel spacers instead of a full back spacer. Okay, we're going to keep them in the pocket, keep the screws in the pocket. That's just really good for management. If I ever need to, I put these magnets in the magnetic tray so that way they don't fly off anywhere. I am grabbing my little plastic pick and I'm going to start gently prying. I'll take these screws out and set them in these. Okay, cool, pop that out. Now I'm just trying to pop this area by the I forget what this is called, the blade stop right here. That one seems to be very, very well fitted. It's probably going to be my most difficult part to take off, and then once I do it, we'll be Gucci. We'll be good to go. Okay. Okay, so that's up. No, let's get this out. I don't want to mess up the scales or anything. Cool, that's starting to come off. There we go. And the blade stop came out, which is totally fine. Now we have our scale off. Cool, we can set that right there. Oh, don't touch the sharp part, Alex. We take off the blade. The phosphorus bronze washer is staying right where it needs to. And then we got another phosphorus bronze washer right here. We're not going to touch the pivot. That's going to stay there the whole time. Cool. Now I need, be right back. I need to go get a rag for my alcohol. I use isopropyl alcohol to clean it off. Cool. I use my isopropyl alcohol and a piece of denim jeans to clean off all of the parts. So I will be setting this aside for a little bit right here in the little corner. And I'll start cleaning everything. Take some of this. You okay, my love? There we go. So we'll just take this first. I would call it liner, and just kind of go inside, rubbing it off. Some of these parts right here where the barrel spacers are a little dirty. So there's that part right there. Okay, then I'll take the blade. This is brand new. This came off of a store shelf, so there's not a lot of dirt and grime, which is totally cool. That makes the job a little easier. Oh, almost lost the washer. Here it is. Hello. Cool. Cleaning it off between my two thumbs. There we go. Set it over here. And then we're going to clean off the blade interface, both sides of the blade. Don't need to cotton swab anything because there's nothing inside the pivot or the blade stop area. So we're doing okay. This is a really clean knife. Really excited to have it. Clean off the blade just a touch, but we're gonna get our fingers all over it again. Get that other washer out, hopefully. Grab my little handy dandy tweezers. Oh yeah, it's gonna be difficult. It's going to be kind of hard to take off. Kind of don't want to. For the sake of time, I will just clean it off. I'm sure it's very clean on the inside, so I'll just try and clean the pivot, the female end of the pivot. Clean up the interface just a little bit. As you can see, there is a lock bar insert. It is not an over travel stop because that's what the overlays are built for, to make sure you, oh wait, oh that's cool. No, yeah, I'm right. Everything's good here. You have your little, I think that's a stainless steel bearing. Cool. All good stuff here. Now just try and get my lube. Put some on the pivot and on the washer. That's what I do here. Try and show you. There's a little dab right there. Get another little dab right there. Sweet, that'll work. Try and get this back spacer here, right here. Popped right in. Cool, that pops right in as well. We'll get this other we'll just put a little bit of lube on the blade itself, because you can kind of see where the washer resides. Get it on. Get it on. Get it on. Kind of try and spin it with this doohickey. And we're good to go. Button it back up. The barrel spacers stayed on this side, so that's awesome. Now trying to pinch everything back up is going to be kind of a non-issue apparently. Nice.
Hi, baby.
Hi, baby.
I go sleep.
You go sleep? Good, baby. Excellent. Everything snaps back in, and we will start to put everything back together. All right, guys, I'll try and wrap this next part up. My baby girl just woke up from her nap, so yeah, I can go play with her for a little bit. I will not be putting any thread locker on these T6s. That's just a high risk, low reward. These are not going to be backed out, especially these overlay, these ones that go inside of these T6 screws that go inside of the overlays. Alright, so I'm trying to find the thread. Don't want to cross thread, obviously. There it is. Boom. Boom. Alright, now I'm going to over tighten. Just kind of small presses. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, let's get the overlay back on. We'll take these two screws off and then just get that pivot to go on. And I'll freehand that for a little bit. Cool. Maybe I should put a little bit of Loctite on the pivot so it doesn't back itself out in the future. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and do that then. I put it on a rag, grab it, dip it. That's what I do when it comes to thread locker. Oh, that actually might not work, especially on the cloth. Usually I put it on a piece of napkin or something like that, but my bandana that I have right here just absorbed it all up. Okay, there's good, there's good. That'll work. So we'll get the overlay positioned with the left hand. Boom, freehand. What's up? High Winds EDC is the best. So that goes in. We'll just kind of leave it somewhat loose so that we can get these other ones. That's just going to be a placeholder. We'll tighten these up before we do anything else. Take this one off. Boom. Really don't want to lose these small T6s. That would be just so sad. Cool, we are almost buttoned up. We're gonna check the centering of the pivot, but I gotta make sure these overlays are secured with their T6 screws. Oh goodness. Okay, swap out. There we go. See how the, oh yeah, that's nice. That gunny glide. Oh my goodness. I think there's gonna be a little bit of blade play. Yeah, so I gotta go a little tighter on the pivot. No, blade play's still there. Hey, Bubba. Now my oldest son woke up from his nap as well. Still just a touch of blade play, which is really annoying. Centering is decent. Good, blade centering is good. That'll pass. It's gonna favor the clip side just a touch, but I think that's just because of the tightening. Maybe if I go just a touch softer on the, back it out just a touch. A little bit of blade play. Alright, that'll work, everybody, and I'll try and show you the centering. It's going to be, like I said, favoring the clip side just a hair. But that is perfect for a good work knife, especially when you need, what you would prefer is just a solid blade lockup. Yeah, no, definitely no back and forth. A little bit side to side. That's what we're doing. We're just trying to get rid of that side to side play. Oh, now it's gone. Still. Okay, see, centering is, like I said, favoring the clip side just a touch, but we're okay. I'll take that over blade play any day. All right, y'all. I really appreciate you for tuning in. Y'all have a very, very beautiful day.